What we're going to take a look at now is the goals section, and this is truly the foundation to any business, is having your goals. And before we even dive into this, I just want to show you a couple quotes here. Alright, I just want to show you that real quick because, I mean, any successful company, any successful business, you just know that the foundation of why they became successful is they had a goal. And not only did they have a goal, but they actually tracked their progress to that goal. And that's something we're going to do in this program as well. I'll just show you real quick here what I mean by that. And that would be something along the lines of this. When you set your goals, not only are we going to track a lot more than this, but this is just a very basic one, is your closed GCI goal. So my goal is $280,000. That's to fill the tube. And then what it'll also do is track your pace. So to be on pace to hit that throughout the year, this will adjust every single day to the new dollar value. And it says you need to be at 128, 110 at this point of the year. And you're at 115. So I am behind pace right now, and I can see that little black line is higher than my green, and then I'm actually on pace to hit $252,000. So I can actually see what am I actually going to hit based off of the pace that I'm at, so I can adjust that. Same with my 1099 income. I'm way behind pace here. 117, I'm at 88. And then if I look at my goals, here would be 257 for the year. I'm on pace to hit 192. What does that mean to my family when I set a goal and I end up $60,000 short of that goal? So you're going to be able to see that as motivation every single day. Once you set your goals, it's going to be live, real time, showing you exactly that. And we're going to do our profit share and KW Cares as well. But that is the reason why we do that, and that's why we're going to get into the goals section here. Alright, what we're taking a look at here is the goals section, and again, it's so powerful to have goals in your business and to be able to track them real time and see if are you on pace to hit your goals, are you not. This is going to do that for you. So all you do is just click on the goals and it'll bring you into the goals section. And we've made it very simple. There's little tags here, basically those sign here tags for all the information you need to fill out, and then as you fill it out, those will go away. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with how much we want to make, and then we're going to drill it all the way down to how many appointments does that actually mean to me. Is it feasible? And then I can adjust my income. So first off, all you're going to do is just enter in your name or your team name, and you can see how that tag removes, and then your desired income. So if you want to make 300,000, and once I am done, you'll see how that tag removes. That's gone. And then my little wheel here of completion lets me know, so I'm 13% complete. I cannot use this program unless I have goals. That's basically the whole premise of this thing, is have your goals and track it. So that's why we're making you enter your goals before you can use the cool tools with inside of it. How much profit share? Enter that in. Your KW Cares donations. And then your company dollar cap and anniversary month. So company dollar cap is here. In our case, it's 19.5. So no matter where you're at within your anniversary year, enter in your guys' full cap that you would pay in an anniversary year. Choose your month from the drop down, April. And then right below that is if you have paid in prior company dollar in the previous year, you can enter in that amount there. So being it's in June right now, most of you probably have started a new anniversary year. Your royalty, pretty much everybody should be 3,000 there. And then choose your month if it's the same month. Most people will be, but there are cases where you have different months. You can choose a different month. We can see how those tags are going away. And then if as of December 31st of 2013, let's say my anniversary month was October, and I had already paid in $1,500 prior to that, so I should only have $1,500 left to pay in my anniversary year of 2014, if that makes sense. So basically October 2013 was my new one. I had $1,500 closed in between October and December of 2013, leaves me with $1,500 less. Next thing we want to do is identify where does your income sources come from. And a lot of people that I talk with too is they don't know this number. And that's where this was like an aha, like how do we not know our numbers in our business? And this is just a very basic one of listing income to buyer income. So not only are we going to set our goals for this with the system, we're going to track it to the percent, right down to the individual percent that you actually have in your business. So you can see going forward what it actually is and how you can focus your business. So if it's 50%, just type that in. It will take the other and put it in there. So if it was 40, it'll be 40/60. Average listing taken price. So what is your average listing taken price? You may need to look that up in your MLS. The beauty of this is you'll never have to look it up ever again, because you're going to try, the system will track it automatically for you. So for future years, you're going to know exactly what that is. What is your average sale price on a listing? What is your average sale price on a buyer? So I did 165, 150. And again, you may not know that right now. Go with your market standards, but again, the great thing is at the end of this year, you're going to know exactly what your numbers are, so you guys can tweak and play with them to see how much more money you guys can make. Commission percent in ours is 3% on both sides. So I just put 3 and 3. That's all that is the average commission percent on a closing. And then you've got it'll total your average commission. And what is your share of the commission? Most agents are on a 70-30, so just enter in 70% there. If you're on 80-20, just put in 80, and then it'll figure out the royalty automatically at 6%. Your referral income for the year, do you have a goal in referral income for the year? So if you want to make $15,000 in referral income, put that in here, because we want to track that as well. So based off of that information that I put in, to make $300,000 at those sales rates, that would be 24 listings and 40 buyers. So that would be 64 closed units this year. And the only way that I can drive down that workload is if I have higher average sale prices, would change that. So if I was up here, let's say this was 265, watch my listings drop down to 15. So, and then if I had higher percentages, it would drop even more. So it will automatically calculate all of that for you. So I'm just going to go back to what I had. And this is where it gets very important, because this is, we talk about lead and lag measures in our business. These are pretty much all lag measures up here. What leads to me making that $300,000 is right down here. So my annual listings closes 24 and then 40 on the buyers. And I've got percent that actually close. So when I take a listing, what percentage of my listings actually close? And if you don't know it, go with a market standard, or you could just use a 65%. But again, the beauty of this is you're going to know right to the percent of your business what you actually percent that you close of your listings, and your buyers. When you get one under contract, what percentage of them buy? Because what it's going to do, let's say 80%, what it does is it drills down and says, okay, that would be 37 listings taken and 50 buyers taken under contract. 37 listings taken, 65% of them sell, gives me my 24. So the better I get at my scripts, the better I get at taking on listings and pricing them right. So if it's 80%, the less work I have to do. Now I only have to take 30 listings. The worse off I am at my conversion ratios, the more lead generation I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to do 80-80. And that's going to break it down monthly as well. Monthly listings taken would be 2.5. Buyers would be 4.2. Now, what can I really control? My appointments. I can control appointments with my lead generation. So we're going to break it all the way down to the percentage of listings that you, listing appointments that you go on, what percent do you actually get? So if you're very good with your listing presentation and you get 90%, now you have to go on 34 listing appointments. 90% of those you'll get, which will give you 30. 80% of those will sell, which will give you your 24. So let's say you're not as good. Let's say it's 65%. Now my workload goes up. 47 appointments that I need this year. That's 3.9 a month, so basically 4 every single month. That is something that I can actually focus on, and the business tracker will track all of this to make sure you're hitting your goals on a monthly basis, because if you don't hit these, there's no way you're going to hit your top goal of 300,000. We're going to do the same thing of on the buy side here. Let's say it's 80% over here. So now I need to go on 63 buyer appointments. 80% of those I'll get, which will give me 50. 50 of those will end up buying with me because I have an 80% conversion ratio, which will give me my 40. So what we're going to do is we're going to track all that in your business. So now we know I have to go on 3.9 listing appointments a month, so 4, and then 5.2 buyers, so 5 a month. I could even round that up to 6 if I wanted to. So if I can hit that and everything else falls into place, I should hit my annual goal. So I'm not just crap shooting what my annual goal is, I'm actually going to track it. If you have a team, you can actually put in here how much GCI are you planning and budgeting to pay out to team members during the year. If nothing, just put zeros in there, and then it'll unlock some more options for you. What it unlocks is basically what I want to do is keep as least amount of stuff in your face right away as you go through this. So that's why I had it unlocked once you fill everything out. So now you can enter in your prior year production if you have some, just so you can gauge how you're doing, not only against your goals, but your prior years. And then your lead sources. This is straight from the MRE book. You can choose one of those lead sources, or you can even type in your own lead sources here. So these would be prospecting and then marketing. Marketing would be a cost to you. And then we've also got a budget guide here based off of the MRE model. Supplies 1%, education. So it gives you a guide based off of your budget. So it's taking 1% of your GCI, and that would be 260, 250 in this case. And then, or I'm sorry, yeah. And then my yearly, which would be 3150. Now I can set my own monthly budget here, so I can say, you know, I only want to spend 125. This is going to go right over onto your financial statement. So when I go to my financial statement, all these goals are transferring right over there. I can see how my $1,500 in supplies is on here. So it automatically goes over there. And then you can put in the rest of these as well. So that's just a quick rundown on how you actually enter in your numbers for the budget. Once you're done, just hit the home button and then everything else will unlock. But before you fill that out, these other tools will be locked.